1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
You know, you can't walk that far anyway because because of your knee or your back or whatever. You know, so yeah, there's bound to be that.
And I think there's also, again, another thing would be the cultural, societal expectations of us, which, you know, we tend to think we have free lives, but of course it's far from that. We're very regulated in almost everything we do, but there is pressure upon us, I think, to conform to what the culture, what our society wants. For example, if we're going to a function, if we're going to a wedding, then it wouldn't probably be appropriate to go along in your Bermuda shorts and a straw hat or something. We tend to, it might be funny, or if you're feeling rebellious, but actually we would go along probably fairly smartly dressed. I mean, a woman might feel going to a wedding that, as women do feel, I'm sure, they mustn't outshine the bride. You know, they mustn't wear something that would take the attention away from the bride. So again, that's a cultural expectation of them, which probably most of us, men and women, we adhere to those things because we don't really want to step outside of that safe comfort zone. And another element of this, of course, that maybe we don't ultimately know fully ourselves, because we very rarely step outside the comfort zone, which is, some would say, which is where real life begins. It's where we begin to know what we're capable of and so on. But I mean, that's going off at a bit of a tangent. But so, yeah, cultural expectations, even the old gender expectations, for example, okay, times have changed, but maybe women who do juggle their lives when they've got a young family, they take the kids to school, pick them up, they've got a part-time job to help the finances, you know, they've got to do so many things. And sometimes they probably feel, well, God, why do I have to adhere to this role? And all my partner does is go to work and have an easy time of it. Well, that's probably not true. There's the culture pressure on a man as well to provide for his family, a legal requirement in that sense very often. And to be, you know, the stronger person physically, and both genders, both sexes have their own expectations, but we're going to be pretty brave to step outside of those. So perhaps to bring this to a sort of conclusion, I would say, in the words of, I don't know whether it was a song or a story, but all the world's a stage. I think it might be a song, but it is so true. We are, life is a stage for us. We are acting roles, and you think we have lots of different relationships. We might be a child, we might be a son or a daughter, a parent, a sister, brother, an uncle, an aunt, all the different relationships, a friend, a colleague, and so on. And with each one, we're wearing a sort of different hat. Yeah. You know, we act a bit differently to most, and life is lived in all those roles that we're acting out, creating or perpetuating an image of ourselves that we want to consciously or otherwise perpetuate. So the thing is, do we ever really know where the acting ends and true life, real life begins? There's often an overlap with that, and you know, as long as we're out in public, even, you know, in a shop.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.